Okay then. Hello everyone, my name's Xaydam and welcome to Sword Art Online 2 or Gale Online, however you want to call it, episode 4 review. A little bit worried on this episode. I felt like the pacing was back to Sword Art Online 1. Yeah, it was. Oof. So before I get into that, let's just dive into the episode itself. Start off, Kirito is in Gale. Like there was, I suppose there's a wasted section, but I suppose that's technically for a brief reminder for episode 3. So yeah, it wasn't anything big, but still, they could have cut that off. Yes, I'm very cynical at the moment. Going in the Gale Online, we see Kirito's avatar, and obviously I knew it was a girl. Well, he's a boy, but he looks like a girl. I thought he was actually a girl, but his character, avatar gender is a boy. He's just a trap. So, he apparently has this rare custom avatar, probably because of thanks to that government official guy, whatever he's done, like saying, "Oh, this, because you're doing this, here's a exclusive avatar skin model, whatever." Wasn't said, but still, that's what I thought. Since that guy was going head over heels and willing to buy his account itself. Yeah, Kirito meets Sinon. Sinon thinks Kirito is a girl, and yeah, Kirito is acting like a girl to Sinon, and I suppose I can't really blame him considering if he said he was a boy. Sinon probably thinks he's been flirtatious, and then especially since we find out later on that there aren't many Gale online female characters. I wonder if it has gone how Sword Online did, you know, like your gender is your gender. Like there is the only customization you can have is for the gender you are yourself. Probably, I don't know. It's just thinking the way she said that. I mean, like, wouldn't there be a lot of males playing females? I mean, it's not uncommon. Anyway, meeting Sinon, talking, finding out that Kirito wants to go into the BOB, basically so he can make a name for himself. But as he was walking before he met Sinon, I was like, the way you're drawing attention to yourself, just standing there and looking pretty is drawing attention to yourself and making a name, probably. But obviously, it was comical. They go into a GTN or auction house market, however you want to call it. My World of Warcraft and Sword Art stuff. Because Sinon wants to help Kirito out. It's like, well, okay, and in the BOB, a little bit shocked, finding out that he's a transferred character. Didn't know you could do that for other MMOs. But yeah, obviously a future thing. If they could do that right now, I'd be like, I could transfer my Warlock in this photo. But obviously that would never happen. Anyway, sidetracking aside, go in, find out he doesn't have any money, blah 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 blah. Then there's like this little mini game to get money, and it was basically Kirito showing off his Sword Art Online skills. I think that's it, because he moved a little bit the way he did in Sword Art Online. He didn't really move like that in Alpha because it was flying for the most part. Well, obviously, I'm stating the obvious here. He wins about 300,000 gold or credits, or yeah, that's the only one I can think of. So credits probably, and everyone's just like, "Oh my god, the cutie won!" And I'm just like, "Really? You were shocked?" I mean, like when you doubt someone, they're obviously gonna win if they're a main character, obviously, or friends with the main character. Anyway, going to after again the money, Sinon and him are looking for guns, ammos, etc., etc. She's It's interesting that she knows a lot about guns and still her fear of it, but we obviously know about that from last episode, but still, it really interests me. And I hope that if Death Gun, I think Death Gun will be the one that helps her overcome her fear, but still, back to this episode. Going around the market, he sees a lightsaber. It's basically a lightsaber. That's basically what it is. I mean, there are no ifs, no buts. You can say laser sword, but yeah. Customized it as black, obviously. It's his color. Looking forward to seeing him in his full armor. Then buying it. Shows off his skills, and Sinon's just like, oh my god, you could use that skill. But obviously she advised him to get a gun, since yeah. But interesting about the oh god, I was going to call it a Zayla Schneider as well, because I said when I was watching it, oh yeah, the bottom of the part looks like a Zayla Schneider, and yeah, this flatness of the blade itself, but still, I'm calling it a lightsaber. Most commonly joke thing. I was surprised to hear that something like that is only isn't really used, and to be perfectly honest, the currency Kirito robbed himself. I mean, something that's never used, and he bought it for 150,000 credits. You robbed yourself, you were robbed, good sir. I'm surprised people even sell them on the market. But still, that's my MMO stuff coming into play. But still, I bet most of you thought that as well. So, practices a gun since he never really used one before. He obviously, because his forte is normally something with a blade. And then finding out how the targeting system works, your heart rate affects it. So that's an interesting incorporation, to be sure. And then leaving the market, Sinon finds out that they don't have time. Well, they have time to make it to the BOP for entry, but they're running late. So run. Shinon's just like, oh my god. So they're running, and then Kirito grabs her hand when he sees a bike, gets on it, and then drives, and then boom, episode ends. Well, driving, Sinon laughs, and then I thought they were at least going to make it to the office and sign up. But yeah, basically to summarize the episode, which I basically did, but to simplify it, Kirito going into GGO, a crazy guy finding out that he's got a unique skin, meeting Sinon, winning a minigame, buying a lightsaber, and riding a bike. Nothing really happened, at all. I mean, I suppose. I mean, last episode. I mean, like it set up for. I was expecting this episode. Well, last episode it set up for Kirito going in GG. Did that well, but the pacing. It was like some parts were unnecessary. I mean, but at the same time they were. But they could have decreased the scene itself, because now in the next episode we're going to probably see, now this is probably going to see them signing up and more time being wasted. I mean, episode 1 to 3 the pacing was magnificent, but this episode this should have been something for like an episode 1, not an episode 4. I mean, the pacing was bad for this episode. It wasn't tremendously bad. I mean, I will admit it was needed, but at the same time it wasn't. I mean, like I said, it's an episode 1, episode 2 kind of thing, not an episode 4. I mean, you expect stuff to start moving along. But yeah, I'm going to give this episode a 5 out of 10. It was entertaining. To be sure, it wasn't good, but yeah, pacing was bad. I mean, I should really give it a 4 out of 10, but in saying that, I just don't want to, because think I'm being very mean as it is. No, you know what? I will give it a 4 out of 10 because the only thing that extended the plot was meeting Sinon and then heading to the buying the buying the lightsaber and then heading to the BOB. So yeah, 4 out of 10. Not exciting. I hope next week it picks up the pace, but not rushed and not, well, stretched out, because this was stretched out. So yeah, that was episode 4 review. So yeah, episode 5, please be better. As long as you're above the 5, I'll be happy. But if you're not, then oh god. Good day, and keep on hoping for good pacing.